Hello everybody, it's Muriata here again, and we have another figure for you. This is part of my March haul. If you go back through some of my old videos and some of my old posts, there's some things that I've said that I just don't care for. Every figure in this March haul has one of those things, so technically it should be my most hated haul. But I like these figures. You gotta expand sometimes, get some out of your comfort zone. Yeah, there might be things you don't necessarily like, but if the overall figure is good, go for it. Anyways, this is Airi Kashii from Ro-kyu-bu SS, the second season. Also the first season, of course. She is manufactured by Plum, my second Plum figure. The other one was Alyssa. She was originally released on February 5th of 2016, and I ordered her February 16th of 2016. And I paid 8,350 yen, which was about $77. So Plum is actually doing the 5 main girls of her, of this series, I should say. And I think Airi was actually the last one of them. I'm not planning on getting the other ones. Maybe Tomoko, maybe. They are also doing a bunch of recolors of them, so there is going to be another Airi with a black outfit. But I like the pink one better. Just looked better to me. So I mentioned there's things that I don't necessarily like that this figure has. So I really don't like bunny girls. And by that I mean more like the Playboy bunny girls. And Airi is kind of wearing a Playboy bunny outfit. But as I thought about it more, the outfit isn't necessarily the issue. It's like the super high cut crotch and the fishnet stockings. It just, to me, it doesn't look good. Airi doesn't have those fishnet stockings. She doesn't have the super high cut crotch. And she looks nice. So another thing about Airi that I struggled with when I bought her. If you've watched Ro-kyu-bu, you know that it is an anime about 5 girls playing basketball, and they're in elementary school. Yes, Airi is technically an elementary school girl, but in my mind, I'm putting her as an adult because she has an adult's body, and it's a way to justify it to myself. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that if you think I'm a lolicon or a pervert, unsubscribe, go away. This, like I said, I'm considering her an adult. So anyways, there is the front of her box. There is the side of her box with an original illustration of her. There is the back of the box, once again with the same illustration, this time a little bit bigger and zoomed in. And there is the side of the box showing the figure off. And there is the top. And the bottom, upside down. So yay. Let's go ahead and get Airi open. So she is a shy character, and she is very self-conscious about her body and her height. She is the tallest girl on the team, and she definitely has the adult body, you know, big boobs, big, nice butt. Out. So the inside, not very exciting, just, you know, the checker pattern with little basketballs inside of it, and Ro-kyu-bu SS on the back. And there is Airi in her blister packaging. There is the front. There is the side. There is the butt. She has an amazing ass, and she's, like I said, she's self-conscious, so she's trying to cover it with her hand. And there is the other side. And back to the front. So her, I don't even know what it's called, the bunny girl outfit. It's shiny. And I've noticed in pictures that with the way she's standing, she doesn't have a camel toe, but with the reflection from her thighs kind of look like it. That was another thing I didn't really like, but I think it's just a trick of, super bright lighting for photography. So hopefully it won't be too apparent. Okay, get her open. Man, they've been doing some super tight blister packagings lately. Doesn't help that I didn't cut the tape. My God. Yeah, I did cut the tape. There we go. Just got to destroy the blister to get her out. So there is her base. It is in the shape of a basketball. So I did mention that they are doing the line of the 5 girls. They didn't stick with a consistent base. So Airi and I think Tomoko and I forget the other one has where it's like the flat base. And then 2 of them have like a rounded base and it's got like sculpting of like the basketball stuff. This one I don't really like as much as the other one, but it is what it is. Take some plastic off. And there is Airi. Isn't she pretty? So she's got plastic around her shoulders and on her arm. And then we can put the blister stuff off to the side. And now that she's out of the box, we can move this a little bit closer. So with Plum, I've noticed that they put the pegs on their feet. So she definitely will not stand on her own. So you need to have her in the base. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Maybe move a little bit closer. So yeah, we've got Airi Kashii. And she's wearing her, bunny girl outfit. I do like the shiny pink. I'm not usually a fan of pink, but it looks very good on her. And you can see she has very big bosoms. One of the things she's self-conscious about. And she's kind of supporting it with her wrist. And then off to the side, she has a little slit on there. I guess that's on all of them, and the common complaint has been the lacing inside. It's painted on her skin, and it doesn't actually connect to the suit at all. The little X in the center. I'll bring her closer so maybe you can see her a little bit better. Like I said, she's got a very, very nice butt, very adult. And back to the other side. Once again, this little lacing is a little bit better on this side, but still doesn't actually connect on both sides. And she's got the little basketball charm off her bow. And back to the front. She has like a little expression, like, the lips are kind of pursed and she's embarrassed, super embarrassed. But yeah, she looks real good. One thing I don't understand is how they always have like the belly buttons on these type of outfits very like deep. I don't know of any fabric that would actually go in that deep. I can see a little dent, but not like that. Her hair looks very good. On the back, you do have a bunch of strands that are glued on after the fact, which, looking at the mold, it doesn't look like it was necessary. but it's not very noticeable, and you're usually going to be looking at her from the front anyways. One of the things that really sold me on this figure, maybe it's a little more apparent on this side, the way her belly just hangs down just a little bit from the way she's leaning. That detail just sold me on the figure. I really like that. I'm finding I'm liking bellies. I'm a belly person, along with boobs and butt and everything else. So let's go ahead and bring her a little bit closer. Put that off to the side. Maybe see a little bit more details. There's her face and her boobs and her belly button and her crotch and her amazing, amazing butt. Her outfit is definitely too small for her. There, you can see the lacing on the slit on her outfit. It's not the best, but it's still good. You're not going to really be paying attention to that anyways. Her stockings are done in the same glossy paint and very nicely done. Little wrinkles around her knees and her ankles. Little pom-pom balls on her feet and on her butt, completing the bunny theme. So she actually is pretty stable for me. I can see a little gap actually, and I can't really push her down that much farther. But yeah, she is pretty pretty. And yeah, I can see this effect I was talking about on her belly. Kinda. I don't know if it shows up on this camera or not. I'll put her back on the turntable. Spin her around again. We'll go ahead and close this off. This is Airi Kashii from Ro-kyu-bu. It says it's from the second season, but she's in both of them. She is manufactured by Plum and is a 1/7 scale. She was originally released on February 5th of 2016, and I paid 8,350 yen for her, which was about $77 US. And I got her from Ami. Her box is fairly compact, so shipping shouldn't be too expensive for you if you order her alone. Like I said, I ordered her with 4 other figures, and I paid a total of 5,260 yen. So it wasn't that bad. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. She is a pretty figure. And bye.